What is going on YouTube? This is Jim back with another video today talking to you guys about the Steam Game Festival Summer Edition. Now this has been hyped up for quite a long time from Jeff Keighley and it is actually come to fruition. I'm really excited for this. If you own a gaming PC, you most likely have heard about Steam, and I'm going to guess you've probably heard about Steam and if you don't own a gaming PC. But Steam is doing something really cool this year, and they're doing what they call the Summer Game Festival. Now, it is essentially a E3 demo, E3 like type event. It's the best way I could describe it. It is chock full of demos. It is chock full of developer interviews, live streams, discounts, all those really cool things. And it's right there on the home page. So if you have a Steam client, which you're looking at my screen now, this is my home Steam client. You're going to go and be able to kind of explore. And I wanted to navigate through a little bit just to kind of show you what to expect and to encourage all of you to check it out. I remember when I was a kid, demo discs would come in the mail or they would come bundled in with like PC Gamer. And you'd go home, you'd put CD in your computer, and you'd get all these little free demos. As a matter of fact, a lot of times I bought the magazine because I wanted to get the demo. Demos have kind of gone away over the years. You still sometimes will see like a free play weekend where they'll let you play a game as long as you want for the weekend and then usually deeply discount it for you to continue in on the fun. You get a lot of access to games via things like Game Pass or Origin Premier or Uplay Plus. But the old school days of just a demo really are on the decline. And I'm really glad to see that Steam has kind of decided to bring that back, at least in a limited capacity. So this event is running right now from today, June 16th, all the way through June 22nd. And you'll notice that there are breakouts for each of the types of games, whether you want action, RPG, horror, visual novel, virtual reality, it's up to you. And they'll always have a featured section. That's the first tab there. And the featured section will include basically a live stream of somebody playing something. So right now, this woman right here is playing a game. She's playing For the People. You could check her out playing it right now. You could talk to her. A lot of these times, these are developers, and this one does say watch a developer play. I have seen a couple instances where it's just somebody who's very familiar with the game, not necessarily a developer. But you could just watch right now. She'll play with you. There's a chat section here where you can ask questions and comments and kind of understand the game, which is a really cool way to get interaction. Something that is really sorely missing from E3 proper, where all of your questions are really kind of filtered through the press, and it's kind of up to them to ask questions that you feel may or may not be meaningful. This really cuts out the middleman, so to speak, and allows you to engage directly with developers and with people who are involved in these games. And that's a really cool thing. There is a schedule for what games will be on as well. You can navigate to that and look through and see if there's something you're particularly interested in. They're all going to be basically video on demand. So if you at least you missed the live thing, you can go back and watch and kind of get a feel for it as well. The other cool thing, as I was kind of mentioning before, is the demo section down here. So everything you see down here under this is recommended for me are demos. And you can scroll down to, the featured demos, which is basically kind of what they feel is something you may be interested in. But if you are really in the mood for an action game, you can click on action and scroll down. And you could see kind of what they're playing, and you can see what demos are available, and you can pick these up right now. So if you want to, and there's a lot, I'm just going to click through just the action, just to give you an idea of how many demos we're talking about. Now, a lot of these are indie games. They're smaller in nature. These wouldn't be considered all AAA, smash hits. But there are a lot of games in here, like Destroy All Humans, which is very interesting. I really enjoyed playing that. You could check that out, and there's some in between. The cool thing is that it's free to try a demo, right? Now, I guess you could be limited by your bandwidth, and you could say, well, I don't really have a lot of time or bandwidth to download them. That's what I think the featured tab is nice for. But there's a lot to chew on here, and you have plenty of time to kind of go through and see what you are most interested in. And I'm still scrolling through, or almost to the end. I'm looking at my scroll bar. Then I got one more click. Yeah, and that's just the action tab. Then we could jump over to sports and racing. Let's see what sports and racing has. and you'll see the same kind of thing again. And here is actually the schedule. So if you're really interested in Skatebird, it's going to pop up at 7 o'clock tonight. You can come back and watch the stream. You can install the demo and play along. You could ask developer questions and that sort of thing. So I'm going to post a link to Steam in the description below, because I always give you guys links to everything, but it's pretty easy to find, guys. That said, I highly encourage you to take advantage of this. I think it's a phenomenal thing that has been put together here, and it gives you an opportunity to check out some games you may be on the fence about, and it definitely gives you an opportunity to learn a little bit more about it, try it for free, no risk. Some of these games do have discounts associated with them. Some of them are still in pre-alpha or early alpha, and they will give you some sort of code or discount later on. I just did a demo the other day for a game where they said, hey, if you play it before it comes out, we'll give you a 20% discount or a 15% discount, which is awesome. So there's that too. So keep an eye out for that kind of stuff as well, and check it out. Hope you guys enjoyed this quick look at the Steam Game Festival Summer Edition. Thank you guys so much for watching. Take care of yourselves, and until next time, I will see you guys on the other side.